Hello. I wanted to go on a walk earlier today, and of course I came up with an idea, so I veered a hard left. Then I had to go get food, and we were near the garden center, so I decided to pick up some plants. But I'm here now, going live. I'm going to do a few brief lives in different areas on my different social media platforms, but I wanted to do a little reflection on life after LA. So, in case you didn't see, if you didn't watch my stories or anything, I went to LA on Tuesday for a meeting, came back yesterday. As soon as I landed at RDU, got in the car, went to a networking event to see some of my favorite girlfriends, which was so needed. And that's kind of a reflection on the video that I just shared that says, this is what life looks like when you surround yourself with people who believe in you. And I've done a lot of thinking lately because someone from my past reached out recently and she said, "Hey, are you okay?" First she reached out, she wasn't really sure what was going on. She knew that Style Finder had closed and she didn't know what my plans were, and so she was like, "Hey, could you help me with some social media stuff or whatnot?" And then it just came up. She was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm great, actually." She said, "Well, I'm just wondering, because some people notice some things on your social media." And what I find so interesting is I feel like my most common comment that I am receiving, more so lately from people who have followed me for a really long time, is, "You look so much better." Like, you look happier, like your glow is back. I was talking to someone recently too, and I was like, "Yeah, I kind of shrunk and went away." And she's like, "We noticed." No one really said anything. Apparently that was something everyone noticed. And it's all relative to where you are in your life. And I think that also goes to show you cannot let anyone shrink you down because other people notice. Other people want you to shine. But it's all circumstantial. I felt like I was just in this position where I was trying so hard. I was working so hard. I was doing so much. And then there still were so many people that weren't satisfied with what I was doing, or it wasn't enough. But really within the last year, I have found my celebration circle. I've found the girls who hype me up. I've really found the people who believe in me. I've reflected on the people in my past who have believed in me too. Because more than anything, I've had so many people that have tried to dim my light in so many different ways. But there are a select few people who have told me from the get-go, they're like, "I see something in you. You're special, you're different, whatever it is." And you need those people. And if you recognize that in someone else, please tell them. Because even if they seem like they are super confident, I can tell you from being that person who seems so confident on the outside, there are a lot of things that I still struggle with on the inside. And a lot of times it's the people who seem the most confident on the outside, they're the easiest targets. They're the people who others want to bring down. So, and someone actually said that to me last night too. I reconnected with someone at this women's event, and she was like, "I see something in you." And everyone has their own unique talent. So it doesn't have to be, "Oh, you're going to be this big mega celebrity or social media star," whatever it is. But just "I see you. You're a great mom," or "You're a great friend," or "There's something so special about you because you always make me feel happy when you're around," or "I feel like I can talk to you about anything." When you see those special things about people, make sure you tell them. Because everyone says things to other people in passing. And sometimes you don't even mean for those things to be a dig, but for that person it is. And they remember those things. But there are a few people that I can probably pick out on one hand who have, I feel like really believed in me, supported me in a very special and unique way. And going to LA just made me like really recognize who those people are and what they mean to me. And even more so now with like my celebration circle and all the women I surround myself with who are pushing me, who are encouraging me, who are genuinely happy for me, who are like cheering me on. What I'm doing right now would not be possible whatsoever without the specific support of so many amazing people in my life. And so I always say we when I talk about the clothing line. We are doing this, we're doing that. One of the reasons I say we is because I do have a partner in this. But more than that, it feels weird saying like me, my, I don't know. It just feels like, ugh. Because I'm not anything without you. Like, I'm not anything without my friends or my supporters. So I feel like it really is like, I'm doing all these polls, asking people like, what do you think about the line? What should we call it? As soon as I get the color swatches, I'm going to narrow down my favorites and then say, hey, what colors do you want it to be? Which charities do you think we should support? I really want it to be like a community thing. I want it to be a movement. I want it to be more than just clothes you put on your body, right? So I know that can be confusing too, because we are, there is a little bit of a separation from what Stylefinder was into like what we're all morphing into. Mary Michelle is focused on coaching and the different programs she offers for midlife women to feel wildly alive. And I love that for her. And I think for me, I'm moving forward with the clothing line. It's just so ingrained in my dialogue to say we and our and us. So just know that whenever I say we, and also there shouldn't be any confusion. It shouldn't matter if it's my line or our line or who I'm working with or whatever, right? Like the message is still there and the purpose is still there. So anyway, I don't want this to be a very long video because I am on my walk and I still have a lot of things that I have to do today. Like I said, I got that creative idea. So if you are in the Style Made Simple group on Facebook, you will see the post that I shared today. And someone is going to win a free little, like 3-step style starter, if you will. Just something to help you find confidence in your closet. So I got this like wild idea this morning. I was like, oh, I should do that. But I don't know. Just wanted to kind of get on here. Oh, look at that. Is that a little moth? Look at that. I don't even know. I can't even see my camera. I hope you can see what that is. It just landed on me. A little butterfly? Is it a butterfly? It's literally just chilling on my arm. I don't know what it is. Oh, there we go. Now it's gone. That was crazy. So cool though. Anyway, yeah, I didn't want this to be a whole long thing, but I just wanted to pop on. So if you do have questions about private label or anything like that, feel free to comment on this video. I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability. But I did go out to LA. I did meet with a manufacturer. I really enjoyed our meeting. We selected some samples, and so now it's just waiting for the next part of the process. So I hope that you'll be here with me for that. But yeah, I'm really excited. This is something that I'm really hoping that this new line that we're working on is something that can touch all women of all ages, of all sizes, of all stages. It's not going to be everything I want it to be from the beginning, just like with anything, right? You have to start small, you have to grow, you have to, crawl before you can walk, before you can run, all of that. So I have big goals and big visions for the future. So I know I've had so many requests for plus size, petite size, this fabric, that fabric, this color, that color. Hopefully we'll get to have something for everyone in the future. But in the meantime, just be patient. It's all coming. But yeah, fingers crossed. We hear some good news really fast and we can launch this. My hope is September, October. But for those of you who are familiar with the launch that we did previously at Style Finder, you know, we did some pre-sale options. So I'm hoping we can actually have that available sometime in August. Fingers crossed, if everything goes well, that's a possibility. So with that being said, I am now going to enjoy the rest of my walk, the rest of my day. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to be sharing a lot more about private label, life. I'm getting ready for a speaking engagement that I will be having in Arizona in September. So working on that, working on the book. And then also sharing my room redo as well. I've had a lot of interest in that. People have asked me questions about the really cool wallpaper that I put up. So I filmed all of it, of course. So I'm putting some reels together to share all of that with you as well. So a little bit of Camellia, a little bit of style, fashion, life, all of that. You can find it here on my page, Camellia Jade. I'm going to also share this to the Style Finder page. And then once we do choose a name, I'm going to create a separate Instagram account, separate social media pages for the new line as well. So when that's all ready, I'll tag it, I'll promote it, all of that. So that way you can find all that information over there. Okay. Really breathing heavy, super hot. So I'm officially going to go now. I hope you have a great day and I will talk to you soon. Bye.